Hi everybody. I'm in my backyard, going on the side of my house, and my little doggy alerted me to this little critter in the grass. So is that the insect that makes the noise all the time? Like, it's not too loud right now, but is that the insect that makes that noise? If you know what kind of insect this is, there, I wanted to zoom in a little bit better, sorry. If you know what kind of an insect that is, please leave a comment, because I'm just curious. It seems to be injured or stuck. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with it though. Maybe I got hit by an oak nut or acorn from my neighbor's big old oak tree. This is her big oak tree. Yep. It is huge. I've always wondered, and worried about, when lightning hits one of these branches, where is it gonna fall? Already, I think 2-3 years ago, one of her branches on this big, huge maple tree that's behind it got hit by lightning, and it fell on Nathan's Pontiac Vibe and made a dent. And he never got it fixed, and he didn't, inquire with my next door neighbor either about having their homeowner's insurance cover the damage. I would have, even if it's an older car. At that time it was his only mode of transportation. It didn't cause a lot of damage, but there's enough damage to, then an adjuster would have said, hey, yeah, unless she doesn't have it in her homeowner's insurance policy. But I was going to water my perennial over here. Ooh, super close up. I was going to water my hostas and my perennial here. I didn't water them in the early evening or late evening at all. I didn't water anything. It's like I watered in the morning and that was it. But yeah, I was going to come over here and water these and check on that little hosta that always gets squished. It's nigh those two broken pieces of a downspout. Excuse me. Mosquito is going up my nose. I hate that. But so I put that there just to kind of say, hey, back off. But yeah, something is wrong with this insect because it's still here. And Shayla is just sitting behind me, at attention, She tries to eat the flying insects. So I'm like, no, we are not eating anything. But yeah, if any of you know what kind of an insect this is, it looks like it's trying to fly. It's moving its wings, but something is definitely wrong. So, alright, well, leave me a comment if you know what kind of an insect this is. I'm curious to find out. And I think that's the insects that are making the loud noises. Somebody told me in a chat either yesterday or the day before, something like that, that it's cicadas, but it's not the huge infestation that we get every 14 or 17 years. There's 2 different broods, as they call them. But in the summertime, it's just constant. It's a constant. So, and I see like little holes in the ground in my yard, like the size of a, let's see if I can, nah, it's too close up. Sorry. Oh, there it is. There, I got it now. Come on. There you go. It's like, focus. How many of you are old enough to remember way back in the day when you were at a movie theater and sometimes the movie film would go out of, the projector would go out of focus, and they used to have real live human beings in the booth that ran the projectors. Now they just have one person and it's all set by machines, you know. But anyway, there used to be real life projectionists, and people in the audience would shout out, "Focus, focus!" And then they would, you know, focus the projector and it would be back, you know, clear. So anyway, just a little side tidbit for those of us that were born in the 70s and maybe even the 80s. I don't know when they did away with the human projectionists and went to computerized, but if anybody knows that bit of trivia, leave a comment. Alright, it is very hot and humid. Well, it's not hot yet, but the humidity is just, ugh. It's like I am already out of my energy. I'm starting to get all sweaty. I don't like that feeling. Alright, hope everybody is happy, healthy, and safe. And I hope that this little insect somehow gets free and gets back with its family. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet, and I don't know it, but I'm bumped. Shh. Alright, I've got to go eat breakfast. Take care, everyone, and have a good day, or a good night, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. Bye for now.